years ago, I just had a lot of chronic illness. I had Lyme disease, interstitial cystitis, thyroid, autoimmune. I was just really ill. I couldn't walk, I couldn't function, I could barely take a shower. I just didn't even have the energy, so I got pretty desperate for healing. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to try this. So on like 20 supplements, all kinds of medications and everything. And a friend actually recommended Dr. Joe's work for healing. So I started the work 3 years ago. And then in September of last year, and I did it, well, not the beginning, not so faithfully, but I grew into it. So then in September, I was in Toronto, and I got chosen for a healing. So when I was chosen for the Coherence Healing, I just really was focusing on healing. And Dr. Joe did a meditation prior to it. And in the meditation, he basically said, you know, he talked about forgiveness and being worthy to receive. Well, when I heard that, oh my God, just floodgates just broke open. And I knew in that instant what was going to come up in that healing. I was sexually abused as a toddler by multiple family members, and I knew, I was like, oh God, this is it, this is going to come up. And I was scared because I thought, what's going to happen in there? So, and I was like literally just shaking, and the whole meditation, walking in, getting in the cage and everything else. And when I laid down, all of a sudden, all of the shame from that was just swirling up and out. Like every bit of it was just coming and releasing and releasing. The only thing touching the floor were my feet and my head. I mean, I was just arched, and it was just swirling up and out. And I mean, I went in there for physical healing. I had no idea that would happen at all. You know, I wouldn't be here today because I couldn't even talk about it because of the shame. So that just, it left that day completely. Now, I was on antidepressants for 24 years. 24 years of my life on antidepressants. And I just weaned off, and I've been off of them since, the event was in September, since October. So completely off of my antidepressants, completely off of my thyroid medication. I weaned off that, and the labs stayed the same as I was weaning down. So I knew, this is it. I also was on hormones because my hormones were out of balance with the Lyme and every other thing. Those, every time I go back, they're reduced. They're going down. I had interstitial cystitis, which is chronic bladder pain. I was getting irrigations weekly. I haven't had any of those. I mean, it just changed my life. And it's just a miracle. I mean, a complete miracle. And that all happened in that one Coherence Healing.